Um, someone just said record this call. So yeah, guys, welcome here to this call. Today's call, we're gonna talk about, building one-on-one. So I'm actually gonna go over some amazing things with you guys here today. I want you guys to really understand this, right? And I want you guys to be completely honest with me, 100%. Okay, transparent. Be 100% transparent. Thank you. And the number one thing I want you guys to understand is this, right? Who here has network marketing experience? Drop a 111 in the chat for me, okay? 111 in the chat if you have network marketing experience, right? And the reason why I want to start with that question first is because, right, there's a lot of network marketers out there, right? There's recruiters and there's builders, okay? That's the first question that I want to answer. Who has experience? So I see that a couple of you guys have experience with network marketing before, okay? Drop a 222 in the chat if you never had experience with network marketing. This is your first time with network marketing, okay? Drop some 222s in the chat if this is your first time in network marketing and everything like that. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So this is the perfect time for you, right? Because I'm gonna be honest, right? Right now is a perfect time and you're doing it with the perfect group, okay? And you're joining the season at the right time, all right? So with that being said, family, the reason why I asked you guys this question is because of this, right? Duplication leads to multiplication, okay? Write that down real quick. Duplication leads to multiplication, okay? Without duplication, you have a job, okay? I'm gonna be honest. I could put myself in those shoes. Okay, without duplication, you have a job. And I want you guys to understand that, okay? Without duplication, you have a job, okay? I can relate to you. You know what I'm saying? There was a period of time within, my journey, you know what I'm saying, that I felt like I had a job. I was carrying everybody on my back. I wasn't listening to my mentors. I wasn't following the system that was in place for me, right? If you could relate with me, drop a "feel me" in the chat, right? But you guys all didn't have to deal with none of this because we have the amazing system that we all created, right? That we don't have to go our way to create something that was already not there, okay? So remember this, right? These key words: duplication leads to multiplication. Without duplication, you have a job, okay? And none of us here want a job, trust me. None of us here want another job on top of what we have. So what do we have to do? We have to put our ego to a side and we really have to listen, right? We have to follow the leaders that created this already, right? We have to be beside that leader that created the system for us and made this happen for us, okay? So here today, we're gonna go over the blueprint that's gonna get you guys, right? A lot of you guys here are P150, P600s, right? A lot of you guys are here. We're gonna give you the blueprint right now to get from P600 to P1000, right? And we're gonna give you that blueprint that's gonna make sense, right? Because I'm gonna be honest, something that I haven't achieved yet, I can't give you a blueprint for it. I'm gonna be completely honest, something that I never done, because I'm not gonna be, walking it like I talk it, I gotta be walking it like I talk it, like I already did. I'm a P1000 right now, loading P2000. P2000 is already done. It's just the back office just needs to add up to it, right? Because when you get to the level of P2000, duplication leads to multiplication, right? And it's not a job anymore. It doesn't feel like a job, and it doesn't have to feel like a job in whatever level you're at right now, because all you have to do is duplicate yourself into those multipliers that are in your business right now. You just have to go out there and find them, okay? So I want you guys to ask yourself this question, right? The question that I want you to ask yourself is, do you guys have the habits of the 6-7 figure earner that you guys are gonna become, okay? You gotta ask yourself that question, right? Are you moving like that chairman, that chairwoman, right? Are you thinking like that chairman and that chairwoman, okay? Are you duplicating yourself and letting others think that same way, right? And I'm gonna be honest, I had to go through this stage. I had to understand, like, okay, duplication leads to multiplication. Certain things that I do, now I see it in the people that I duplicated myself into, which is amazing to see and watch. But I had to learn that from my leaders, right? I had to learn that from Nano. I had to learn that from Natalia. Little ways that they move, those are, I copy and paste exactly what they do, because they have the results that I want. They moving and duplicating as well, okay? Now, I want you guys to understand this, right? I want you guys to understand this. There's two things that happen when we're duplicating ourselves, right? The number one thing that happens is that some of us thinks, you know what I'm saying? You got to figure out if you're going to be a travel agent or you're going to be a tour guide. That's the first thing you got to figure out, right? When you guys are a travel agent, right, is a person that just books the flights for you and tells you where to go, right? But a tour guide really tells you and is in the trenches with you and exactly showing you how to build this thing, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys two scenarios real quick, right? And I want you guys to pick, okay? You guys can pick right now if you want. Drop it in the chat. You wanna be a tour guide or you wanna be a travel agent? Drop it in the chat real quick. You're gonna be a tour guide or a travel agent? What type of builder you wanna be? A tour guide or a travel agent? Tour guide. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. You see, you guys got the right. I love it. You know, I love this group. This is lit, right? So you guys all want to be a tour guide. That's what you really want to be, right? Because I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm going to show you guys a couple ways that you guys can hit the next level, right? I'm going to show you guys how to do a basic, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it like the tour guide does it, right? And these are ways that I learned from that video that I shared from you guys, right? Riyadh Jones, that's a video that I recommend to every single one of you guys to watch it. I watched that video over and over and over and over and over again, and I always find new ways into where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And new ways and new techniques on really how to really build this thing, right? Because I'm gonna be honest, this, like I told you, there's two ways, right? There's a difference between a recruiter and there's a difference between a builder. Right? I was a recruiter when I first started here. I'll go out there, right? I'll go get 15, 10 people, get them started, right? Go through the numbers, right? But then I understood that this business doesn't teach you how to recruit. This business shows you how to build people, right? Leadership. And I fell in love with that. I fell in love with building, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you, the last 90 days, I haven't really been in the trenches like that, right? Going out there and grabbing people. No. I've been working with the people that I have here, building them, right? Looking at their strengths, looking at their weaknesses, seeing the shark in them, right? And look at it. Look at the amazing things that we've been able to grow, right? And look at this group. This group came from that idea. And look how amazing this is. Natalia sees the sharks in all of us. And look what she's doing with our team, guys. You see that? So you guys here, right? I want you guys to take notes of this, right? Because all you guys have sharks in your organization, but you have to see the shark in people, okay? You have to see that shark in people. If you see that shark in yourself, you could definitely see that shark in others. So start taking notes and really start focusing on that shark in you, okay? So I'm gonna break this down to you guys, right? Over on the last call that we went through our organization, right? How to really look levels down into our business, okay? Now, today, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna find that next shark within our business, but we're also gonna have the blueprint on how to go P600 and how to go P1000, right? And I'm gonna show you two ways that you can do it, right? So this is the basic way, right? This is the travel agent way, right? We all have three legs of business, right? And I'm gonna separate this real quick so you guys can actually see it and have space with it, right? So there's three legs of business, right? We all have three legs of business right here, okay? Let's say we went out there, we got my boy Anthony started, got my boy Ant, we got my boy Jason, and we got Carla started, okay? So now there's two things that we could do, right? We could do this. We could go out there and show, and I'm gonna give you guys the rules of building as well, right? So I'm gonna give you guys the first rule of building, right? The first rule dash law, okay? A customer is not a customer until they are 2 and 3, okay? So we all run into this, okay? We all run into this into our business that people sign up with us, right? Like perfect example, my close friend that just got started, Aurora, she legit told me straight up, KD, I got people lined up, but I gotta be a product of the product before I even talk to those people. Ding, lottery ticket. She's gonna be a builder off the rip because why? I'm a score 24 with her, right? What am I gonna do with her? I'm gonna show her how the system works. So the first question I asked her, how much money you have to invest, sis? Yo, I have $2,000 right now ready to invest. I bet, we lit. You joined at the perfect time. What did I do? Leverage. Leverage is the key of this game, right? What did I plug her into? I plugged her in with Emma. Emma knows everything, and I'm blessed. You know that Emma and I have a great relationship, and Emma is part of my organization. She just hit really big levels. I just leveraged that. Boom, Emma came in, gave her all the sauce. We plugged her in with 1, 2. Emma told her straight up, hey, look, you got started at the best time. The market just went all the way down today. We're ready to go on this bull run. What did that do on her face? Put a big ass smile on her face, right? And what was the first thing that came to my mind? Bro, I'm gonna get her right. She's going to get results. She's going to score in 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours. I have 24 to 48 hours to get her results, right? So I'm going to make sure we get her results. And that's it. We're going to plug her into the system. The system's going to do his work. What's going to happen now? She goes, either she's going to pick, I'm only going to invest or be a customer. Okay, this is the rule book. Rule number 1, you're not a customer until you have 2 and 3. Why? Because when you guys go to the gym, you guys go to the gym and the gym tells you, look, I have a scholarship program for you. You come in the scholarship program, you don't have to pay a membership. All you have to do is refer 2 friends. You guys will do that, so you don't have to pay a ticket, right? So that's what I'm gonna do for her. That's the first rule of this business, guys. When you become an independent business owner, you guys are gonna run into these people. Oh yeah, I just want to trade. Okay, bet perfect, brother. If you just want to trade, it's the monthly subscription gonna, if you have 90 days with a monthly subscription that you could pay for it, we good. But if it's a problem, hey, look, we have a scholarship program. It works very simple and it's easy to go to and free. Now, the second rule and law of building, right, is this. A business is not a business until it's 4 levels deep, right? A business is not a business until it's 4 levels deep, okay? A business is not a business until it's 4 levels deep, okay? And I want you guys to understand that, right? You don't have a business until it's 4 levels deep. That's P600. P600 is 4 levels deep in your business, right? Now, rule number 3, and this goes to the people, you know, like, I don't want to hurt no feelings here. I don't want to just say this to anybody. Don't take this any way. But if you think like this, right? And there's a lot, and I'm gonna be honest, you know, I thought like, oh yeah, I could go, I have 4 people on my team right now. Let me create my own group chat. Let me create my own launch. Let me create this. Let me create that. Look, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. A team is not a team until it's 8 levels deep of business, right? I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of us, you know, that get to a certain level and we're like, yo, bro, I could do this on my own now. I could go create my own system. I'm gonna be honest, it's not gonna work for you, fam. It's not gonna work for you. Leverage a system that's here. It's super duplicatable. You got Natalia, 90 close to chairwoman with the system that she built. So fill me in, fam. The system works. You just have to follow it, okay? These are the rules of building. Very, very important for you guys to follow these rules, okay? Now, I'm gonna break this down to you guys so it makes sense, right? So now we're gonna go on the travel agent basic, right? We're gonna go P600 off this, right? So we all know the rule of business is what? 2 and free, right? So we're gonna come right here. We're gonna show Carla. Carla's gonna go 2 and free, enroll 2 students, right? Boom, she's not a customer, she's just a customer right now, right? Carla is a customer, okay? So now Carla got the 2 and free and she's Gucci, right? Now, what's gonna happen to us? We're gonna go out there and we're gonna get 3 to 5 people, right? We just got 3 right now. We're gonna go out there and get 2 more. And what is this gonna do? This is gonna bring another leg of business, right? And this is gonna bring another leg of business right here, right? So what did I just create right here? Look at this, guys. A business is not a business until it's 4 levels deep. 1, 2, right? 1, 2, 3, and then another level, 4 businesses, right? This is the basic way to go out there and hit those ranks. And what do you guys do right here? You guys do the same thing. My boy Jason, right? Boom, and my boy Ant. Let's go get Ant 2 and free. What does that do right now to this business? If we count this, right, logically together, what happens, right? We just hit 1, 2 and free. That's 4, 5, and 6. Guys, we just hit P150 without even thinking about it, right? We just hit P150 without thinking about it. And what's gonna happen down here with this new person that Carla just got started? Hey, 2 and free, 2 and free. Guys, we just got close, right? Look at this. If we duplicate this in our organization, right? We just got close of hitting P600 the basic way, right? The basic way. We just said P600. Look at that. Does that make sense to you guys? Drop a make sense in the chat if this makes sense. It makes sense, right? But this is the basic way to do it. And I'm gonna be honest, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. You doing it this way is gonna take you forever, right? Because you're gonna take everything baby step to baby step to baby step to baby step, because you're relying your success on other people, right? You're relying your success on other people. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Look, this is the way that I started to do it, right? Everything made sense for me back in March. Back in March, when I met Natalia in person, right after March Madness, we hit tour together. Everything made sense to me. Everything started clicking, right? I became an official trench baby. I became an official tour guide, right? And this is how the tour guide would do it for you, right? And I get it. Right now, we're all at a level where, guys, look, quantum leaps are coming our way. Signups are gonna come to you like I sort of got like hotcakes. Like it's just gonna be clicking like this. Click, 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 click. All you have to do is be ready to receive and ready to accept all these quantum leaps, right? And not be afraid to put your face out there, right? Like I told you guys last call, the person who shares their story the most is the person that's gonna win, right? And I understood that back in March, right? And guess what? We all have 3 legs of business, right? And I only had to make one decision. And the decision that I made was this. I'm going out there. I'm going out and I'm sponsoring 10 to 15 new MPOMs, right? And I want you guys to write that word down, MPOMs, right? MPOMs mean new wave of momentum. No, new momentum. New wave, yep, new wave of momentum. I want you guys to write that down, right? New MPOMs. I went out there from March all the way until May, from March, April, May. I went out there and I got 10 to 15 new MPOMs. New wave of momentum, new potential students, okay? I went out there and I went and got new students. That allowed me to, it opened up new doors for me, right? May Day, it got me to go to May Day, a private boot camp with the HFX educators, Manny Quinones, Nes Vasquez, right? Arleco Yasso. Got to meet and build a really close relationship with Millie Mills, right? I was in May Day and it got me there because I enrolled 10 plus students in a month, right? Now, what happened with all those students, right? I didn't know how to leverage the system. I didn't know how to really go about things. So guess what happened? I had to start building people up, right? I had to start building people up from the ground, but look how cool this is, right? Out of all those people that I brought into the business, some of them are still here, some of them are not here, right? Out of those people, right? Natalia Romero came from there. She's here. Jay came from there. She's here, P1000 now, right? My brother Daniel came from that pack. P600 loading up. Think about that. Out of all that wave that I went out there and I went to sponsor 10 to 15 plus students. I didn't rely my success on others. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna walk it like I talk and I'm gonna get on the field. I'm gonna get in the field and I'm gonna go talk my shit. Be honest, right? And that's what I did. I went out there and get new wave of momentum because now what does that do, right? What does that do? The first rule of business is what? Drop it in the chat if you guys know the first rule of business. A customer is not a customer if what? There you go. If they're not 2 and free. So what do you think the first step that we did, guys? We went out there and told them how to go 2 and free right away off the get-go. Boom, 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 right? Now look how easy this is. Because out of all this, right? And this is going to get you guys to attract that next superstar. Remember what I said to you guys, success is dreams realized. Dream realized is a dream realized of a series of goals, right? Our dream, of course, is to retire our parents, to have our businesses, to have our brand, the whole 9, right? But look at this. You guys right now are attracting the next superstar into your business. I just saw somebody say in the chat, this group makes me so happy. Guys, this group makes me super happy because at the end of the day, everybody here is going to be running the same play. Everybody here is going to be attracting the next superstar. Everybody here is going to start building their business with the laws of the business that we're telling you guys right here, right? A customer is not a customer until they're 2 and free. right? Second rule of business is what? A business is not a business until it's 4 levels deep. So what is this going to do? You're going to go out there and sponsor 10 to 15 students, right? Look at it like this. The last call that we went through, what did it say? Last call we went through, we said 2 legs of business together brings us 80% of our business. Everybody here that's on this call, you guys already have a leg built for you. Focus on 2 legs of your business, right? Focus on 80% of your business. What is that going to do to you guys? Look, I just went out there. I hit my goal for today. My goal, and I'm not even done with my goal for today. I got like 3, 4 meetups, 3 more, 4 or 5 calls. I got to meet up with some people, right? I'm back where I was in March, May, June. I was on another level, right? Bringing people in, PRSVs over 2,500, right? I was up there. Now PRSV is only 1,500 right now, but that's okay, right? That's okay. Because look, I'm back in that mode. I'm back in phase 1, always in phase 1. Because I started to understand that I need to go out there. I need to lead by example so the team could follow, right? So look at it like this. A business is not a business until it's 4 levels deep, right? So boom, 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 and boom. Hello, right? We just built straight down. Straight down. What is that going to do to Carla? That's going to inspire Carla. Now, what happens? I could go out there and go to my second leg, go to my boy Jason, boom, 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 boom. That's just 8 people right there that got started, 4 and 4. I just inspired 2 people to wake up, right? How many of those people can you inspire in your organization right now? Feel me? How many of those people are ready to take that next step? But we all have to do this. We all have to lead by example, family, right? We are the next wave of leaders. Everybody here is that next wave of leaders, right? Everybody here is that next wave of leaders. So guess what? We all step up, right? Before the year is over, my goal is to enroll 20 plus students. It's already done, right? My goal is to enroll 20 plus students. I've done it before. I've done it in a month. Trust me, I could do it again. Whatever I did once, I could do it again, right? My goal is to enroll 20 plus students by the end of the year, right? Now, you have to set a goal here. Everyone here has to set a goal. That's one of the tasks, right? One of you leaders called me. I forgot what, I think it was yesterday. We had like an hour conversation and you guys inspired me in that conversation, right? In that conversation, the message that you said to me, it was like, yo, leave a task behind. And it's true. Why not leave a task so we could all meet a goal, right? I'm putting up 20. How much are you putting up? Right? 10. I say 10. For each person that's here, I say, yo, let's put 10 in a month, right? Think about that. Out of that 10, you guys are going to find 3 to 4 people that are going to be like, yo, I'm ready to build this. I'm ready to build this business 4 levels deep. But if those people are ready to build this, they got to have 3 requirements, right? And I want to ask you this. Every 15 or plus that's here on this call, I want to ask you guys this question. If you guys have the 3 requirements, right? And these are the 3 requirements. The 3 requirements are, do you have contacts, right? Are you credible? And are you willing to play the game? So how do I find that next superstar in my organization right now, KD? These are the 3 questions that you got to ask them. These are the 3 questions you got to ask yourself. Every single one of you guys that's here has the number 1. All you guys have a contact list. And whoever's watching this video, you got to ask yourself this question, right? Do I have a contacts list? Am I credible? Am I a person that I'm credible? That people know me, right? I have a following. All you guys have a following here. And then the last question for you is, are you willing to play the game? Are you willing to receive no's? Are you willing to do things that make you uncomfortable? Are you willing to step up and run the play? Are you willing, right, to work without getting paid so you could get paid without work? Think about that. You got to ask yourself these 3 questions. And if you got this, drop a yes in the chat real quick. Drop a yes in the chat if you guys got this, right? Because I had to start to understand, like, yo, do I have a contacts list? Am I credible? Hey, am I willing to play the game? Hell yeah, I'm willing to play the game. Put me in the game, coach, right? Put me in the game, coach. I'm willing to do whatever it takes because I started to understand that I always wanted to become an influencer, right? But I didn't know what exact steps to take. I didn't. I used to do all these research, all this, and it's simple and easy for me, right? This platform shows you exactly how to become an influencer. This platform shows you how to become that leader. Guys, look, this company, like I told you, there's a difference between a recruiter and there's a difference between a builder. Here we build leaders. Here we build this, right? We show you how to really build. A lot of people confuse it with recruiting. You could go out there and recruit all you want, but I'm gonna be honest, we show you how to build yourself here, right? And it was two things that I found here. I found love and gratitude. I found God here. It was one of the biggest lessons and the biggest things that I found here was God, right? And the second thing that I found was love. I started loving myself more. And I noticed the more that I love myself, I could love others. And I could love this, what I do, right? So guys, look, simple and easy, right? Ask yourself those three things. Do I have a contacts list, right? Am I credible? And am I willing to play the game? A lot of you guys said yes. So let's play this game, right? Let's play this game. This game is super easy to play. Super, super easy to play. That's the blueprint. So you could go out there and go hit P600. You have to go out there and enroll 5 to 10 new students, right? So you could just go out there. But if you want to be a tour guide, you could just go out there and enroll 3 to 5 students and just rely on them to really build this. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're gonna be waiting for a long time, right? Because it's gonna be some. This is for the some. This is not for the many. You know. Now be that tour guide that's in the trenches 24/7. Follows the 8 pillars to success, right? Duplicates themselves into others and some. That's the tour guide you want to be. You guys all want to be tour guides? Let's all be tour guides. Let's run this play up. Let's set the goal up by the end of the year. As a group here, everybody's going to go out there and get 10. I'm going to go out there and get 20. I'm going to do something that I did once. I'm going to do it again, right? I already got 1 on the board. I got it today. It's already done. That's right. So with that being said, family, I want to pass it to the queen real quick. She's going to come in here and drop some gems for you guys. She's going to come in here and drop some gems. And I'm excited for her to come in here and really set the tone.
Yo.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. So I'm going to pass it to the queen real fast, guys. She's going to come in and drop some sauce and some gems here for you guys. And I'm excited for her because we got her back in, you know, in that building mode. She gave me some sauce earlier. So I'm excited for her to share here with you guys. Let's get it, sis.
Hello. By the way, I'm gonna match you. I'm gonna get 22. Let's go. Thank you so much, KD, for all that value. Like, I don't even know what to come on and say anymore. He is polished. Like, honestly, guys, just because he hasn't hit, you know, P2 or anything, like, trust me, he's been through numbers. But you know, everybody here has to work on different things. Like, don't compare yourself. Don't compare your journey to anybody else, because like the thing is, KD, he's good at recruiting. He'll go recruit, you know, X amount of numbers. But what KD had to work on within this business, and every day he works on, is his leadership, on how to really build people. Like, you know, you can teach a leader, you can find a leader, but you can also build up a leader. And you know, that's what KD had to learn, and that's why he had to go through certain hurdles, you know, lessons and stuff like that. But you know, KD is way over qualified P2. Like, he should really be like on the way to P5. But you know, things happen in the business. There's seasons and everything. So it was really nice to hear you say that, you know, it's about building leaders up. So I just want to give you your flowers, because you've grown so much. Like, you're such an incredible leader, and I'm just glad that everybody here gets to learn from you. I'm even learning from you. So Thank you so much. But yeah, like I said, like he, you know, like he broke it up really, really easy. So basically, the road to P1000, everybody here, you know, we want to get to P1000. And, you know, what I did to get to P1000, you know, everybody always says this, but I just found 3 good leaders and I focused on my relationship with them. Because if you think about it, like right now on this call, we have 15 people. It's not that hard to have your team gathered like every day, just a little bit every single day, to build that relationship, right? Like 15 people, like this is how I started, like exactly how this call is. I got into the business obviously around P6, right? This is talking about around P6. So I had around, you know, 10, 12 people. What did I do? I didn't know trading at all. I just started myself. Like, you know, I hit P6 in 1 week. So I just started myself, didn't know what anything was. And plus I was trading HFX. So, you know, all I knew was milli mills, 12 o'clock session. So when I did that, I was like, okay, how am I going to develop these people when I'm developing myself? So what I always tell people and I recommend to people, like plug people into the system, but do it with them. Like I feel like that was the key when I built this organization and it exploded. Like I'm telling you that the organization exploded. Like there's gonna be a time and place in your organization where it just poof, like it just explodes, like quantum leaps. And that was a lot because of me being there, like side to side with my people. So we will jump on the go live session together, like in a small, and I always speak about this, in a small environment. Like we will jump on the things, we will study the what we have to study, like still following the system, but we will do things together, right? And that's what really they're like differentiated between you know, me building. Because the thing is, when I came into this business, I was the only one with like the most momentum. And the reason I tell you guys this is because when people used to ask me what I did, and I used to tell them what I did, thinking that, you know, it was normal, majority of people said no. Like they had never jumped, like they jumped on motivational calls, but they had never jumped to like offer to study with in a little small group setting. They have never like jumped on a go live and like made it a culture, like, oh my god, yeah, we made money. Like, you know, like that culture of making money together is a different type of like vibe. Seeing results, like even like for example the results chat, like right now is not being used. The reason why, like I put that system in from the beginning, and Michael Talks got it from me. A lot of organizations got it from me, but it's such a like it's such a like kind of thing to do. But really, when I came in here, there was no results chat. So using that results chat is really important right now. We haven't been in momentum. No one has really been posting too much results and so forth. But like, make it important to for your students to drop like their progress, and them seeing other people do that really inspired. Like that's what like ignited my organization when I was a P6. So basically, to sum it up, I would actually be there with them in the trenches, like, you know, KD speaking about, all right, we're all confirming that we're going to jump on this go live session. And think about it, you just have 10 people, you have 7 people, even if it's 5 people, right? Jump on the same go live, little small team setting. And even like, for example, for the building side, like, trust me, people are nervous. People get nervous. People don't think that they can do it. I would jump on team calls and listen to them invite me, like listen to them, all the 7 skills. Like every single person knew the 7 skills. Is something that we, you know, I used to teach straight away on the course. It used to be a little bit of building, a little bit of trading. Like it was never just trading, like, because remember, you still have to leverage the system. So little bit of building, a little bit of trading, but do it in a team setting. Just like, for example, I see a lot of you guys, like Marcy, she's doing like her 4 a.m. club, right? For training, which is showing people, you know, Marcy, you should do the same for building. You know, you should pick a time where, like, all right, I'm teaching you the skill sets, making sure that you know the skill set. All right, tell me how to invite. All right, edify this person, like, quick. For example, what's a three? Like, you gotta test people, like, on the 7 skills, and you know, I'll send you the PowerPoint that Nano gave me, and that's all I had. I just used to literally duplicate, because, like, KD said, like, if you don't have duplication in your system, is you're gonna get tired. You know, I got exhausted to when, you know, I was the only one doing presentation at one point. I got super exhausted. I was doing 2 presentations, sometimes 1 presentation every single day, and it wasn't, you know, I couldn't do that forever. So making sure that you're teaching your people from now is, like, super key. Like, so when they do get to, you know, P6, like, they're doing the same to their team. So I feel like P6 is, like, really important, because you're building your foundation and you're building your relationships with the people, and that's when you're really seeing, like, okay, who am I positioning? So having personal signups is very important as well. Like Katie said, like, you need to go out there, sign up a bunch of people, like, and then, like, you know, what's it called, process of elimination will happen. Like, that's with anything, you know, if it's survival of the fittest. You know, we always talk about it, but that's with everything. Like, even in this business, it's not meant to be for everybody. So, you know, it's like meme coins, you know, invest into 10, that one that does, you know, 10,000x, you know, is gonna cover for everything else. So you guys need to get into the trenches. Don't expect people to just naturally form into leaders. Like, yeah, build with everybody, because you don't know who's going to develop, but you have to go out there and get them, you know, get them in. So yeah, that's really all I have to say, KG. Everything else you covered.
Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate that. And it's true, guys. You know, like, the system is gonna play itself, you know, and it's very important for all of us to find that foundation. Like, if you do close groups right now, don't just focus on one skill set. Focus on all the skill sets, you know, show them everything. So now they're equipped, you know. So now you never know, they probably like that skill set, you know what I'm saying? So thank you, Natalia, for sharing that. I really appreciate you, sis. And I wrote down a lot of notes on that. So that's lit. So thank you, guys. If you have any questions, you know, I'm gonna stop doing the recording right now, but if you have any questions,